My name's Michael Conneely, and I'm making this brief video to tell you about the Ogham, the Celtic Tree Alphabet, the alphabet of the ancient Irish Druids, although its origins are somewhat lost by now, overwritten by the Christian conquest of Ireland. And I'm telling you about the elder tree. I'm doing this because the elder has been in magnificent white blossom at the moment. Basically, the Ogham alphabet version I use has 20 letters, each of which is a tree energy. And it is wonderful growth in our consciousness to contact the deep energy of the trees. We learn such a lot, and the energy of each tree obviously can be felt by us if we stand within the energy field of the tree and contact the tree and spend time and meditate. But also, if we consider the ancient traditions of Northern Europe surrounding the energy of each tree. The way I teach the Ogham is to, and this is a fairly old system, is to link each of the 20 trees within the alphabet, each letter, with a pathway across the Celtic Otherworlds. And so, basically, we live in Middle Earth. Beneath us is the underworld, and above us, the upper world. And the trees can be equated to journeys we can make, to pathways across this world, down towards the underworld, across the underworld, or up towards the upper world and through the exalted realms of upper world consciousness. And of course the great truth is that the Celtic Otherworlds interpenetrate. And so we can be on Middle Earth and inhabit the consciousness of another realm and draw on it for strength and guidance. Each tree journey I teach starts at your divine centre, which you learn to visualize and strengthen in the centre of this earth. And so you travel out along the Ogham pathways and up or down into the other worlds along the tree roots. Now, elder is the 15th letter of the Ogham alphabet version I use, but it's actually the 19th journey, the last but one journey. And that's because the energy of elder in fact prepares you for the final journey of the Ogham alphabet, U, the U tree, death and rebirth. Okay, what does the elder look like? Well, at the moment it's a mass of white blossoms. It's particularly perfect and abundant this year when I'm making this video. And yet the blossoms of June turn to red or even very dark red blackish berries. And so again it's one of those trees which combine white and red, very much energies of the fairy realm. The elder tree has an ancient European folk wisdom. In many of the North European, Baltic, Scandinavian countries, it was seen as a tree of protection. Residing within it is the elder mother, the protecting wisdom goddess, the crone. And it's very medicinal. There's a great list of medicines that can be made from various parts of the tree, and also, of course, it can produce jams and drinks. So it's a very abundant gift. But let's look a little more closely at the Irish word oghams, the traditional Irish poems. And basically, the poems seem to particularly stress the redness of the berries, the blush of shame, the blush of anger, the blush of embarrassment. And so that ancient wisdom points us to the message, rue the day. Everybody makes mistakes in their lives. It's through our mistakes that we can learn, and we are born here to learn. And so the call of elder wisdom is to transform our past actions. If you get elder in a Ogham reading now, take action. Learn from your mistakes, purge the past. If you're drawn to do elder journey now, one of the reasons can be to gain wisdom around the area of vengeance, because the ancient stories, for example the Fenian cycle, sort of associate elder with the land of death, and the message of the story is that misdeeds can breed vengeance, but that gets no one anywhere. We need to learn from our mistakes and transform and heal and open ourselves to the divine energies. Raise our consciousness to union with the energy of the divine. Open ourselves to love. Only love can solve the difficult situations that elder can point to. And this, of course, is the wisdom of Elder Mother. So, okay, how do I teach the energy of each tree? Well, basically, when you enroll on my Ogham course, I send you 2 sound files for each Ogham letter for each tree. And the first one is a presentation about the meaning of the energy, how I have found it, how it's been understood anciently. And the second sound file I send you is a journey to trance drumming. And there you are talked through connecting to the energy of each tree, making your own connection, building on that connection, and journeying through the pathway that relates to that tree and the pathways you may have to traverse to get to it. And then what you do after each journey is you correspond with me, and we build our awareness of each letter of each tree. And incidentally, elder, as I said, is in the system I use, the 19th journey, and the 20th journey is you. So elder, as you can perhaps hear from the meanings I've given you in this brief video, prepares us for the tree of death, you.